Alright, Divinity Dragon Commander, a game that I totally didn't try to record before because, hey, you gotta try to see if you fail. So this game has problems. Not gonna lie, it's kind of a pain in the ass to get to work right now for whatever reason, even though it's not that old of a game. It was made with foresight into future tech, it just wasn't done very well. And yes, this is the Divinity franchise. This is a very long franchise. It doesn't just exist under original sin like most people believe it does. This had many things. This is a bit more in line with the original Divinity. Now, one thing I am gonna do is I'm gonna tone down the audio just a hair, because it's kind of blowing me out. And that is ridiculous, because I'm a very loud person. So we're gonna start a new campaign, and we're going to be, because I'm the most creative person, Wolfie. Yeah, very creative. Okay. So we got 3 dragon tribes. We got Saber, Mountain, which is kind of the beefy beef boy. We got Zephyr. I'm going Saber. So, hey. Oh, this is a very talky game. So you may remember me from 3 seconds ago saying, hey, this game doesn't work very well. So I'm going to give you an example of this. Of what happened during this, and I'm going to write a script currently after this and narrate it because this introduction did not take well to being recorded. You'll get an example in a second, but I'll overlay my thing that I do for it and give you the cliff notes, I guess? I don't know. I'm gonna try to fucking fix this now.
Edson, the good son, vengeance, Maritron. He loved Charles United. Bloodshed. He loved Charles United. He loved Charles United. Bloodshed. The good bloodshed. The good son, vengeance. Bloodshed. The good son, bloodshed. The good son, the good son.
So there was a great king. He got really lazy after having a bunch of kids. His kids got pissed, came after him, killed him. But don't worry, he also fucked a dragon. Then a wizard came to go get you. That's really all you need to know. So I'm going to recommend in advance that if I'm ever reading somebody's dialogue, can I skip it? I'll wait. The dragon looks so happy. Interspecies relations. Looked positively upon, by the way. Oh god. Daddy, no.
The wizard Maxos sought the help. The wizard Maxos sought the help of the one child that never betrayed his father. Sigurd and Aurora's son, the half-dragon prince. He would be the one to save the empire from ruin. And to aid him in his quest, Maxos delivered unto him the imperial command ship known as the Raven. This is the story of Maxos and the dragon. This is the story of the Dragon Commander.
Divinity Dragon Commander. Big props for not having a trademark or a registered on that. Good job, guys. Really good job. Okay, so tell me if you could figure out what game came out recently around this. Oh, is it StarCraft 2? Oh, really? Oh, really? Sorry, it just bothers me. Sigurd, I, Emperor of Rivellon, murdered! Oh, Sigurd the First. I read that as like, wait, what? The reason I did a double take because I'm looking at this and I'm like, wait, what? Emperor of Rivellon murdered? Sigurd I, the Emperor of Rivellon, murdered! Sons of Taunus go to war. It's like, wow, weird way to put that. Gold prices skyrocket. War's not all bad, say dwarves. Undead proclaim war is punishment from the gods. Siblings vie for the throne, no quarter given. Decades of peace ends on bloody battlegrounds. War waged with terrible contraptions. Elves and lizards horrified, imps delighted.
Welcome, noble dragon, to the Raven. This wonder of engineering. This miracle wrought in magic that has a living demon for a heart.
A couple things I'm going to say right off the bat. Listen. Ten out of 10. Having this song in the background aboard the Raven, fucking awesome. I want this track just to play on loop in my home sometimes. It is so good. It is so... And it's quiet. And it's gone. It's gonna... Gonna start up again? No, we're just gonna hear the engine. Alright, so this is gonna be a talkie game. As you can see, it's a very talkie game. You talk to all your people, you talk to a bunch of people you have. So, at any given time, if I skip ahead... Ooh, this is also a nice track. It's very slight, but it's really good. I love BGMs so much. Oh, I love BGMs. One of my favorite parts about games. So, if I skip ahead or I read too fast or skip over something, feel free to stop. I'm going to try to give it like a second or two for every dialogue, regardless, so you got a chance to stop and read if you want to. But be aware that as this is a video that has been rendered and processed and whatnot and uploaded, you have the right as the consumer of said video to stop at any given time. Just so no one bitches at me for skimming through.
Infernal creature's cryptic mind and the avalanche of tomes, manuscripts, and blueprints aboard awaiting study. We will catch up with our enemies in no time and claim back the lands they have taken by force. Our task is monumental, but we will not have to face it alone. 2 famed generals are here already.
Really,
loyal to the legacy we are trying to save, and therefore loyal to you. Given time, I have furthermore enlisted the service of Grumio.
Grumio and him.
Talk to these men, get your bearings, and begin your conquest. Good luck, dragon. May the divines be with you.
I'm technically a humankind, but whatever. And off he goes. I love this part of the song. Oh, it's so good. Just mellow tones, so nice. I love Divinity's tech, usually. Like, it's so fucking interesting to look at. Just the world that it creates sometimes is just really, really beautiful and nice. Like, look at this. Look at how great this looks. It's a shame the game hardly runs. Anyways, let's talk to a general.
You're right of the bat bastard that I hold you in very little regard. Your father may have been a great king once, but this last decade, a crowned pig would have played the part better.
Well then.
He became a vainglorious fool, a sloth, and a coward. No wonder then that his own children could amass armies unperceived and strike at the heart of a kingdom in a matter of days.
That actually is pretty bad if your children were able to amass armies and no one noticed, and then hit you in your capital and you're like, oh god. Like, how does that even happen?
He tried to run, but he failed, and they slew him where he stood. Now the realm has been shattered, and vultures are picking what they can from his corpse.
Thanks for the exposition, dude. Appreciate it.
And terrifying war machines.
It's almost like, you know, I'm not actually a part of this universe, and I'm actually an external part of this universe, affecting inside of this internal universe host.
I'd say all is lost. But Maxos insists you are to be the one, the hero. Still,
okay, you don't need to laugh at me.
Do
you have a name, my good man?
Henry of the House of Lansford. More you needn't know.
Tell me about your colleague, the other general.
Edmund, he's called. A lizard of the House of
A lizard, you say?
In truth, I'd rather sleep with syphilis incarnate than have him aboard. But there's no denying his talent. He's as arrogant as he is astute, and as ingenious as he is insufferable. Why don't you offer him a word of welcome? I know I won't.
The Divinity voice actors are amazing. Bravo. I have a name, you know, and it's not Bastion.
Aye, and you have titles as well, but none of them king, as yet. I'll address you with the right regard the day you prove worthy of it.
See, that's not bad. At least he's like, yeah, I'll respect you when you earn it. I'll take my leave. Where am I going? The bridge? I'm already here. Royal Chamber. Let's go talk to Merlin. I mean...
Never hesitate to seek my counsel, Dragon Knight. Tirelessly I study and question. And then we too shall unite dragons.
Let's see what your research is really... dragon stuff. Yep. Nothing too interesting here. This is good. Inspire is also good. I'm gonna pick up Rejuvenation and Inspire right now because those are really strong. Let's go to the bar. See what's going on. The one thing I gotta say is that the generic infantry, human infantry, you got walking around here, the crewmen, They don't look too hot. I don't like this outfit. It makes sense because they're engineers aboard a magical ship, but like, Also, it's really cool that a demon is in the heart of the ship.
And there we have it, I suppose. The dragon son of a monarch deposed. Rightful heir to the throne, even if he was born out of wedlock.
Hello, Red Prince. How are you doing today? I believe this is our Red Princess. Oh, the BGM! Oh, it's so good. The Red Prince voice actor, I believe, because it's just, if not, they have multiple people that sound similar, and they're awesome. Anyways, love their lizard voice actors like this.
Of a Henry has already introduced me in his ever-elegant way, so here I am. Lord Edmund Augustus III, Duke of Hawknest Hall. I'd add, at your service, but I don't think we're quite there yet. To be perfectly honest, I'd normally entertain the idea of lending my expertise to your cause as curtly as I'd consider attending a dwarven opera. But not unlike my fellow general, it is Maxos's backing of this enterprise that has me intrigued. You have doubts benefit, Dragon. Let's see how far it takes you.
Yes, that's a lot of... What's your take on the war that
Only
isn't
that it was bound to happen.
Yeah.
For when an emperor weakens, his empire weakens with him. Now a litter of dogs is fighting for the throne, so maybe their dragon half-brother can walk away with it.
So there's a lot of distrust in
When
you.
one dwells among the highest echelons of power, where ambition runs thicker than blood, distrust is your best friend, as is its brother, caution. In your case, though, the waters of misgiving run somewhat deeper. You are, after all, but a half-dragon. They call your kind dragon knights to lend an air of nobility to a lowly mixed breed. Not many make the distinction, even, but the crucial difference is in purity. Human ancestry taints your being, for humanity and weakness are two sides of the same tuppence I drop in beggars' hats. A bastard twice are you, my lord. Bastard born and bastard bred.
That's a great line. Engineering Bay, let's go see Grumio and skip through most of his dialogue. It's always like, oh, the ship, it speaks to me!
I hope you'll like my jetpack.
Yes, that is very good.
To you, to keep without recompense, for gladly shall I remain aboard this wondrous ship to tinker and toy, hammer and hew. She is special, this vessel, filled with bright omen.
Alright, so here's our engineer. And you get a bunch of stuff. Alright, let's get Spoils of War, because that's amazing. What else do we need? Imp binoculars ain't bad. Grenadier attack range increased by 25%, that's not bad. And troopers to travel at 160%. Oh, excuse me. Terrible thing that happened. Back in a moment. Terrible thing happened once I started. My nose started leaking. Be back in just a second. We're just gonna skip all this. You don't have to hear any of it, because I'll cut it out in post. I only brought 2 tissues down here, which I believe will be my downfall. Because a veritable Niagara Falls is coming out of my nose. Alright, so. A couple things about this map that I want to talk. I tried a recording of this earlier and it kind of failed. Earlier, I mean like a month ago. So you see how this is like a undead skelly man? This is undead territory. This is undead territory that this is elven territory. So we're currently fighting an elven and undead territory. A really cool thing about this game is this is a political, air quotes, game in which you have your choices determine whether or not a faction looks favorably on you, pretty much. And that is really, 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 really neat. Because when you're in an area, like let's say if I piss off the elves, see the public opinion at the bottom of the screen? If I piss off the elves, the troops in the elven territory won't rally to me. They'd rather rally to the other guy, because the other guy is better than I am, because I've made decisions that they don't like. This is actually the exact fucking thing that kept happening last time I started recording, where I kept getting fucking calls and started pissing me off. So yes, I am a bit irritated now. And yes, that call was absolutely nothing. So, we're gonna move over, and white units I believe we just capture and claim because it's neutral territory. So we end, and we get a water transport. That's a black screen that didn't load because it's actually a card I believe that was played. Yeah, they played cards. And because this game is, for whatever reason, buggy on Windows 10, just doesn't... I don't know if it's exactly Windows 10, but it's something. This doesn't turn out well, for whatever reason. Are you fucking kidding me? Yes, this is very charming to have happen the second time you start this up, because apparently you're fucking cursed. And even regardless of when you try to do this, even if it's like 9 p.m., people will still keep fucking calling constantly. So, you know, that's cheery, right? Dead Emperor's bastard son gets wizard backing. Progress report. What progress? Surrender while you can, Commander. Enemy now transports troops overseas. Even his magic self is self-centered, complains army. That's nonsensical. Did I get exclusively shit that buffs my army? Excuse me. Hold on, where's the Royal Chamber? Did I just exclusively get shit that...
Oh, glad...
I got Rejuvenation and I got Inspire. So I got a 50-50% fucking chance. On a 50-50, one for me, one for them, and even split, the news report started bitching about how I'm self-centered in my magics. Okay. 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 Okay.
Yes,
What's going
Commander?
on? Oh, this is just the same thing.
Commander.
I don't know why he holds so long.
Commander.
I don't know why he holds so long on that. That's a huge fucking sig. Anyways. Yes, I know I have acquired a transport. Yep. Yep. Let's do... build. Let's do... Oh, man. I think a wizard tower? No. Mercenary cards would be nice right now. Yeah, let's get mercenary cards. Yeah, let's get some mercenary cards going. So they transport overseas 2 troopers. I have 4 troopers here, so I'm going to move them over. And 2 hunters, why not? We shall buy... We have $8. Let's buy 2 troopers to fill in these ranks. And there's 3 troopers over there, so let's do that. And I think we're good to end right here. Played a card, Genocide. She's... Ooh, they just crapped out a bunch of units. Okay, so now you get the army fight. This is sadly probably where I'm going to start skipping a lot of the content because it's just 2 gold. Do I have, what cards do I have? Ah, no. I don't want that. Okay, so I do have mercenaries. Alright. I don't want this card. Okay, good. You can just right-click it. I'm going to lead the battle. If you pay these guys... These guys come at a cost. You have to pay their wage to actually fight, but it auto-resolves, and it gives you a higher chance of auto-resolving because they're better. Imperial, this is just free. But me, I'm going to fight with me because, you know, hey, why not? So I already have Rejuvenation. This is a passive, so I can just put it over there. Inspire, I want to put over here. Sabotage. Soar is a passive, so I'm going to put it over there. Roar, perfect. Alright, so these are all my troops. It's just an RTS. There's no reason to doubt your insight, sir. Boop.
Well, not anymore.
So, first thing you want to do is build some turrets. Because you're a turtling whore like me.
Let's get this dance of death started.
Let's get this dance of death started. Ah, love them. Let's send some there, and let's send the others here so they can kind of take that. What kind of army am I looking at here from them? Not a ton. 70 more seconds before I can become a dragon and influence the battle personally. In which this game actually became interesting and caught my eye originally. What's going on over here? They are not there yet. Are they gonna get that? Thank you.
Construction in progress.
Bow, bow, down, down.
Construction underway,
Dun,
Commander.
dun, dun,
It
dun.
will be built in a jiffy.
Be
Construction
built in a jiffy. Battle Forge. Battle Forge is light units. I need more troops.
That's starting.
On the trail.
Let's hold and let the...
You're inside, sir.
Where's the attack move command? Q. Q is attack move? Okay.
Another scent. Like the wind.
The enemy can build troopers now. We're under attack, but we will hold our ground.
I'm bound.
Construction underway, Commander. Recruitment Citadel completed. Recruitment Citadel completed. Is that a tree? Well, not anymore. Catch as catch can.
Just gotta destroy this turret.
Be on guard,
First.
Commander. Enemy hunters are about to be deployed.
I know, enemy hunters is terrifying. Come on, destroy that turret. They built an anti-air? Yes, they did. Trying to counter my dragon.
Catch as
No.
You found me, did you? You set the trap, I'll make the kill.
Alright,
the graves be their destiny.
so we've got a pretty strong force right now. Let's push on them. I'm gonna use my dragonness to try to fuck up this. Okay, it doesn't matter. So your dragon is actually incredibly squishy. And it costs resources to bring it into battle.
Underway, Commander.
So you do actually lose a lot. I remember one of the times, there was actually a lot of ways to just play completely without the dragon, because it's kind of bad sometimes. Not like as in, oh, the dragon is terrible.
Unit is being manufactured.
Kind of as in, like, it's sometimes not really worth the cost for what you get.
Ready to follow you, even into death. Anti-ground target.
Come on. Fire! Oh, I'm not close enough to fire. Ooh, I killed so many. Where is target all? Right mouse button, move it to dash in the direction you want. Yeah, so our unit building, unit creation, building options. Okay, hold on. I need to check out
Awaiting your instructions, Commander.
open menu, options, controls, dragon combat. Where is select all? F2. Okay, so F2 move all is Q. Yes, attack move is Q. All right.
That's impossible, Commander.
Oh, boo! F2, Q. Now we're gonna push in and fight. Like, come on, stop running, Hunter. There we go. There's another Hunter right over there, so I'm gonna let my troops take this, but with some inspiration.
So the enemy is employing shaders now. There is no reason to
Getting shot to shit. The transport also has an anti-aircraft cannon.
But we will hold our ground.
And anti-ground, I believe, too. Just has a cannon on it, so let's just get rid of that transport real quick. Hopefully we can also take out these shamans, too, because they're a mess.
Crush them one leg at a time.
Once more onto the breach.
I'm just losing so many units just because of this. Ah, it's so annoying. They just keep pumping them out. I don't think it's over until it's over in these games, too. So I have to wipe out everything pretty much before they're gone. Do I have one of those? Did I have one of those over there? Oh my god. I don't think I had one of those actually now, so I'm good. And it's gonna end in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done? No! Oh god, I actually have to go. Okay, good, it finished. Endings take... Sometimes these get real problematic in this game. It's one thing that I'm like, I might skip some of the things. Sometimes the AI can bunker really hard and just shit out units. And when it bunkers that hard and just starts shitting out units, it gets real problematic. And for whatever reason, this isn't loading. Okay, good. Battle result? What happened? Oh, just my units left. Okay, good. I thought I was going to do an animation. This is a bit more problematic. We are going to give us some Zeppelin and Warlock mercenaries, and because we have such a high regard, we're just going to auto-battle. We can't fight because we already fought. So that's why we can't be involved in this combat. Because we were already someplace else. So you can't just do anything. I lost a troop. Empire accused of war crimes. Emperor accused of war crimes in latest victories. Investigations could take years. Emperor denies all charges. Is Emperor one part of a twin? Dragon drop. A dragon's diet.
Great dragon, glorious warlord. Once more you return from the battlefield red with the blood of slain adversaries. And let me tell you,
This is my first battle, though.
these victories of yours have not gone by unnoticed.
Oh, technically I won
In
too.
fact, to my great satisfaction, another pair of dauntless generals has joined our company.
Great.
4 military masterminds are now on board. More than enough to start a campaign of conquest on a truly grand scale.
Fantastic. So now I could
No doubt
do
you're as
5
anxious to meet them
fights,
as they are to meet
including
you.
1 Imperial
So
Army
why don't
fight.
you go?
Because every general, same as you, can only be deployed 1 at a time. Let's go to the engineering bay and see what's going on over here.
It's wondrous, my lord. Wondrous. The Raven, she speaks to me in my dreams. She tells me fantastic things, newfangled and new formed. I can make them all for you if you provide the right resources.
So the Raven, the ship, sings to you.
Indeed she does, my lord. A soft voice sings inside my head, but only when I'm in the land of eyes shut and mind at rest. There, she guides me to glory.
Alright, let's have a look. I would like to pick up imp binoculars. And that's it. That's all I can
My
pick
Lord
up.
Dragon, allow me to present your team of generals. Edmund, you already know, but I now have the pleasure of introducing you to Her Highness Lady Catherine, Queen of Westbridge, and Scarlet, not noble of birth, but the more so of heart. We 4 have pledged we will stand by you in your conquest as a rightful heir to Revlon's throne.
Wow, that was quick.
Bastard no longer, you shall be known as Commander, until the day comes that you shall be king. All hail the dragon.
Hail! Hail!
Yes, well, hail.
So, these are your generals. These are your 4... Oh, that cut-in right there was so good.
Yes, Commander.
A bastard no longer, am I?
Seemed hardly proper to call you by that particular pet name on what was somewhat of an official occasion. But don't worry, I may still slip up.
Don't try to
once or
get in on this
twice,
conversation.
even though my respect for you is in fact growing. You've got a knack for bloody, brutal battle, and faint heart never won fair victory.
So he's just like, yeah, you fought a pretty good fight. You blew up a bunch of fuckers. I'll give you that.
It's going to take some getting
What's
used
going
to,
on?
you know, to call you Commander. Verily, I was rather opposed to the notion, but Maxos in his infinite wisdom insisted we up the level of common courtesy toward you. Commoner would have done. Commander, though, it shall be.
You like to talk down to people,
As much
don't you?
as it is in the eagle's nature to look down upon the world in hunt of lesser creatures, it is my genius that makes me soar high above all others. Lesser creatures, indeed. At the lone top do I reside,
Oh, God.
and I would have it no other way. Those who do not understand, all but everyone, calls me a loner, thinking the word to be a pejorative. But it is on the contrary glorious to live in sweet isolation when all around you non-lizards, that is to say, inferiors, skitter and crawl like vermin. I am a solitudinarian, for my nature
my God.
makes me so. And when I do have contact
He just
with
keeps
those
going
I
with
know
it.
of, inevitably I talk down to them as it is impossible to communicate on a level of equality when there is none to be had.
I shall take my leave. How you going here? You look
It is a
charming.
pleasure to make your acquaintance, Commander. But as it
Uh-huh.
stands, I must approach you with a bit of reserve. True, to know we have a dragon knight for a leader is a great relief, for such a grand creature inspires bravado in the many hearts that will have to be won so that we may overthrow the spreading dark.
Great.
Then again, you are the offspring, the male offspring to boot.
Okay, you're
of a
sexist.
sorry line prone to decadence and corruption. The very line, in fact, that is responsible for the downfall of the Empire in the first place. Forgive me then if I do wonder, will this commander pass muster? Earn his wings? Earn his crown?
I've already earned my wings.
Because they call us females the fairer sex. But in truth, we are also more cunning, resilient, refined, and downright intelligent. Give an empire a queen, I say, and it will be ruled. Give it a king, and it will become an afterthought. For like any man, he is content when both his belly and his bed are filled with a prize piece of tender flesh. No more. Men are simple creatures, Commander, and should therefore be in charge of simple things only.
She's not gonna get much use here. I don't have much room for a sexist.
Treat me mean, I'll scratch your eyes out. Treat me well, and I'll purr like a kitten. Your choice, Commander.
One end to the other immediately.
Commander. Treat me mean, I'll... Sup, Commander?
Alright.
Treat me mean,
This is basically her. You didn't miss much, I assure you. If you could catch that one frame in which I double-clicked, feel free.
Sup, Commander?
But,
Treat
that's
me
basically
mean.
her.